Have you considered that your tax outgo is one of the top three expenses in your financial life? And more importantly, this is one expense which you can easily reduce without compromising on your day-to-day lifestyle. Just consider this. Donald Trump, US President, has not paid tax for 10 years in last 15 years. A guy having billions of dollars can save taxes. Why we cannot? We need to increase our money awareness, work on our financial intelligence. Think taxes not only in terms of money, but in terms of time which we have spent to earn that money. Hello everyone, I am Shobit from Mentor Shobit, and today I am going to discuss with you various aspects regarding taxation, how it is going to impact you and how you are going to save lot of taxes which can help you in creating lot of wealth for yourself. So grab pen and paper because you are going to get lot of new information which you can use to save taxes and build wealth for yourself. So let's dive into it. So in this video, I am going to discuss with you why we need to consider tax as an expense. Most of the time, we don't consider tax as an expense. We consider them as a necessary outgo which we need to do. But in case you consider tax as an expense, you will have altogether different mindset to look into it. This is an expense which you can easily reduce, and since we are not attuned to it, we don't look tax outgo as an expense. And let me tell you, once you have this perspective, you will have altogether different way to approach your taxation. So do consider tax outgo as an expense, and that to top three in your expense list. And in case you are able to moderate it, reduce it, it is going to create lot of wealth for you. It is an expense which in a hindsight can help you in creating lot of wealth, and today you are going to learn that. Now let me tell you why it is important. The importance of tax is in two ways. First, in the money term, the kind of money which you are paying to government. We are not able to appreciate this fact because most of the tax which we pay, if we don't pay at one time, we pay in tranches, and because we pay in tranches, we are not able to appreciate the fact the kind of quantum of money which we are which we are giving to the government. So let me show you the figure. Just look at this table. In case your taxable income is 10 lakh rupees, you are going to pay 1 lakh 17,000 as taxes. In case it is 20 lakh rupees, it is more than 20% of your income which is you are going to pay as taxes. Guys, it is more than one fifth of your total earnings. It is a big amount. If you are sensitized to it, rest assured that you will put lot of effort, time, and your mind to reduce these expenses. Just look at these figures and understand how much money you are paying. Now look at this. If you consider this money outgo in terms of time, it will give you altogether different dimension. Let me show you. Just look at this graph. I have created this graph as how much time you are giving to government in case you are having a taxable income of 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs in 10 years time period. So in case your taxable income is 15 lakh rupees, you are going to give more than 2 years in 10 years time period. Guys, more than 20% of your life you are going to give to government. That is a huge impact in your life. The time which you have spent to earn that money, which is not going to come by. So you need to understand the importance of it. And these calculations I have made without considering Saturday, Sundays in which you don't work or any national holidays. It means this time is considering you work 24 by 7. So it creates huge impact on your life, and you need to understand this. These two aspects in terms of money and time will make you more sensitized as why you need to consider tax outgo as a huge expenditure, not only in terms of money but in terms of your lifetime. So if you consider this, you will be more understanding as how you need to deal on your taxation part. So in case you agree with this, do give me in comment section agree that you need to be more sensitive to your tax outgoes. So now once you have understood the importance of your tax outgo, let's see what are the various ways in which you will be able to reduce your tax outgo. The first is your leave travel allowance. This is an allowance given to all salaried class guys in case they are traveling within India with their dependents or their family, then they are able to reduce your taxable income to the extent the expense they have incurred. And this is one of the most common ways in which you will be able to reduce your expenses. Now the thing is, we may be knowing this, but let me ask you, how many of you has claimed their LTAs? These LTAs are available in case any one of your dependents, it may be your father, mother, brother, sister, spouse, or kids, are traveling for their holidays or for their personal purpose. So this can easily reduce your tax outgo. And how you can claim, these are available in the blocks of 4 years. So currently the block is of from 2018 to 2021, and in the block of 4 years you can claim two times. So from 2018 till now, in case you have traveled any point of time and you have not submitted those bills to your HR, you can submit those bills and your taxable income will reduce till that extent. Just consider this, guys. In case you have spent 50,000 rupees in travel and you are going to submit those bills this year, and in case you are in 20 or 30% tax bracket, easily you will be able to save 10 to 15,000 rupees in your tax outgo. And I'm going to show you these small savings are going to make big impact on your financial life. You will be a wealthy person without compromising on your day-to-day lifestyle. So just keep noting down, because these are the small nitty-gritties which can have huge impact on your financial life. Now let's come to the second way in which you will be able to reduce your taxable income, and that is national pension scheme. I know that most of us have not planned for our retirement. And this is one scheme which will not only plan for your retirement, but more importantly, going to save taxes. This is only scheme in which you will be able to save taxes under three sections. So let me show you. In NPS, you will be able to save taxes in three sections. First, under section 80CCD1, where you will be able to save tax under overall limit of 1.5 lakhs in under section 80C. So in case you are short of amount under section 80C, then you will be able to contribute in NPS and get the benefit. In case your 80C limit is already over, then you can utilize NPS contribution from your side under section 80CCD1B, where you can get additional tax saving through reduction of your taxable income up to 50,000 rupees. So in case you are able to contribute on your own in NPS till 50,000 rupees, your taxable income will reduce. So it is also a great benefit which is going to reduce your taxable income depending upon your tax slab from 5,000 to 15,000 rupees. Now the third section is very important. It is section 80CCD2. Under this section, you will be able to reduce your taxable income till 10% of your salary. So how to do it? This section is applicable only if your employer is contributing on your behalf in this scheme. Now you may say, Shobit, why my employer is going to contribute? You can convince them that they can restructure your salary in such a manner so that they can contribute up to 10% depending upon your cash flows. So it will make a lot of sense to save taxes also and build a corpus for your retirement. Guys, it is very important to plan for your retirement. So in case you agree with this section, just give me a yes in comment box so that I know that you have learned something new regarding national pension scheme. Now let me come to the third, which is very obvious. Let me ask you, how many of you are paying your telephone bill or have broadband services at home? All those expenses you can submit the bill and your taxable income will reduce to that extent, and the limit is not defined, but it should be under reasonable limit. So in case you have any expense for your landline, your mobile bill, your broadband connection, those bills you can submit to your company or to your CA, and your taxable income can reduce till that extent. A reasonable maybe 18,000 rupees or 1500 rupees per month. So this is one of the section where we have not utilized, but we can easily reduce your our tax outgo. Now let's come to the other section, which is newspaper allowance. In case you love reading newspaper or you are buying magazines, then those bills also can help you in reducing your taxable income. So this is also under reasonable limit. Let's assume the reasonable limit is say 12,000 rupees, 1,000 rupees per month. So do grab those bills and submit to your company in case you are salaried, or CA in case you are having your own business, and your taxable income will come down till that extent. Now, the next section is your food coupons. Food coupons is nothing but the incentive given by the employer to the employees for their meals. Two times a day, 50 rupees each. So in a year, you will be able to reduce your taxable income to the extent of 26,400 rupees, like Sodexo meal passes. In case your company is not giving it, my advice to you is ask your HR team to consider to give bifurcation in your salary in this way so that your taxable income is reduced till the 26,400 rupees. This is also a small ways in which your taxable income will reduce. Now, the other way in which you will be able to reduce your taxable income is in case your company is giving you transport allowance. This is an allowance given by companies to travel from your home to the office. So in case this bifurcation is not there in your salary, you can discuss with your HR so that till 19,200 rupees your travel allowance is not taxable. This way also you will be able to reduce your taxable income. The other allowance which you can use is furnishing and gadget allowance till 26,000 rupees in case they are bifurcating your salary in a manner in which you are going to get gadget allowance, then 26,000 rupees till you will be able to reduce your taxable income. So these are the some of the very basic aspects through which you will be able to reduce your taxable income. The only thing is we need to be aware of it. We need to be sensitized of it. I have just scratched the surface. There are multiple ways and sections through which you will be able to reduce your taxable income. The only thing is you need to be aware of it. Your money awareness has to go up, and you can't blame anyone in case you are not working on your financial intelligence. So do start working on them so that you can make better informed decisions. Let me come to the last part in which I'm going to show you, if you take little bit effort and work on your taxation part, how it is going to benefit you. Now let's discuss the benefit part of it. What are the benefits of taking all these efforts? The benefits are multiple. First is wealth creation. The saving which you are going to do, you can divert this money to wealth creation, and it will have huge impact. Let me show you a simple calculation. Just look at this calculation. In case you are able to save 25,000 rupees in taxes in 20 years time period, it is going to create a corpus of close to 30 lakh rupees. In case you are able to save 1 lakh in taxes, it is going to create more than a crore. And you need to appreciate this fact that, guys, these savings are not going to impact your day-to-day lifestyle. Generally, we have been taught, our education system is that that to save for tomorrow, we need to sacrifice today. But I have shown you multiple examples in which you need not to sacrifice today, still you will be able to create lot of wealth for yourself in future. So just keep this aspect in mind because it is going to have huge impact. And let me share the second aspect or second benefit of tax saving. The second benefit and my favorite one is tax saving instruments give you immediate returns. Most of the time we are not able to appreciate this fact. Let me give you a calculation first, then I am going to discuss much in detail. Just look at this calculation. I have taken an example where an investor is investing in tax saving instrument and a normal investment of 1 lakh rupees at the same time. In case you are in 10%, 20% or 30% tax slab, you will be able to save 10,000, 20,000 or 30,000 rupees immediately in tax saving instruments. Whereas in normal investment, you are not going to save taxes. Now let me give you a lucrative proposition. Suppose your normal investment is going to give you 15%, but your tax saving instrument is going to give you only 7.5%. Why I am doing so? Because most of the time investors argue that the other investment opportunities give you higher return. But we need to look at the overall money which you are going to make at the end of the day. It's not so. So let's see. So if my tax saving instrument is giving me only 7.5%, it means after 1 year I'm going to get 7,500. Whereas in normal investment I'm going to get 15,000 rupees. But you look at the overall benefit which you are going to get. In a tax saving instrument, you are going to get overall benefit of 17,500 in case you are in lowest tax bracket. In case you are in 10% tax bracket, you are going to save 17,500 rupees. Whereas in normal investments, even with the high returns, you are only going to make 15,000 rupees. So it makes a lot of sense to explore all tax saving options. Why to explore all tax saving options? Because I have shown you tax saving options even though they give half of the returns of the all market instruments available, it is going to create more impact on your financial life. It is going to create more wealth for yourself. So you need to explore your tax saving options first. You need to exhaust your tax saving option first before diving into lucrative investment opportunity outside. Because as I told you, tax saving instruments give you immediate return. And I have shown with the lowest tax slab. What if you are in 20 or 30% tax slab? This is going to create huge wealth and arbitrage vis-a-vis other investment opportunities. So I hope I have made some dent in your mind to look at tax at a different level, at a different perspective. In case you liked it, do share with your family and friends so that the message is spread. One more thing, guys, I am doing a 90 minutes free workshop on do it yourself financial planning where you are going to learn how you can take control of your financial life and plan your financial journey in a easy implementable way. You are going to learn how you can assess today, plan tomorrow and execute your financial planning all on yourself without depending upon anybody else. So in case you want to really dive deep into it, want to have a 360-degree view of your financial life, then do join me for the workshop. The details is in the description. Just click the link to join me for the workshop. Thanks for watching. I am going to see you next time.